Hi, I'm Nathan with 444 PM. I want to thank you for your interest in 444 PM, which is a premium Seiko watch modding and customization service. If you're looking to have your own Seiko watch customized or modded, or if you'd like to have a watch built completely from the ground up using aftermarket and OEM Seiko parts, I can do that as well. So now that you found me, you're probably wondering how this whole process works. Well, it's really quite simple. On my website, I have a list of my pricing for most modifications that I do. It also explains some other information about how the process works, but I'm going to break that down a little bit for you here as well. Also, you'll find that there's other helpful information on my site, such as supplier websites that I frequently use and recommend, and you can check out the parts that they have available. Also on there, I have a list of most of the parts, if not all of them, that are needed for a complete custom ground-up watch build. So, when looking to have your watch modified, if you already own it, don't own it, or looking to have one built completely from the ground up, I think it's best if you let me do all the sourcing. The easiest thing that you can do is send me a photo or a link to a watch that you saw that you're looking to have recreated or have something similar made, and then I can look it over and I can tell you if it's something that can be done. I can quote you a price for how much it's going to cost to have that watch recreated or something similar made, or yours modified, and then I can source all the parts for you. Now, I'm not saying that you can't source your own parts or you shouldn't source your own parts. All I'm saying is that I think it would save a lot of time and trouble if you let me do all the sourcing for you. Because after having modified and built well over 1,000 watches by now, I pretty much know what's going to work and what won't work. So I think it eliminates a lot of the headache and confusion and any other issues that'll be ran into, because I can easily look at something and see if it's going to be something that's doable. So that saves a lot of time right there. But let's say that you've already sourced everything and you want to know if I'll be able to put it together for you or do the modifications. That's fine. Just go ahead and send me a list of all the parts or links to them if you have them, or even a picture of everything. I can look it over and I can tell you if I see any issues, and then we can go from there. Now let's say you're still just a little bit unsure about how this whole process works. Or maybe you have a project that you're just not sure is something that I would be able to do, or that I'd be willing to take on. If you want to discuss that in more detail, I also have another service on my website where you can go and schedule a consultation where we can have a face-to-face meeting via Google Meets and discuss it in more detail and work out all the details there. Then that eliminates all the headache, and then I can just send you a final email with everything estimated to have the work done, and then I can tell you exactly how I'll go about sourcing everything and a timeline to get the project done. That same service can be used for just about anything that I've discussed in this video. Basically, I want you to understand that this process is a nice, simple, easy one. I've streamlined it as much as I can to make it enjoyable for both you and I. Now, with that being said, there are a few things I gotta tell you. Not every model of Seiko can be modded. In fact, I only work on automatic Seikos. All the movements that I use are automatic movements. I don't work on quartz Seikos, and I don't work on other brands of watches that use Seiko movements. I use only parts that are Seiko compatible and are designed to work onto the platforms of Seikos that are moddable or buildable. And with that being said, I also want you to know that I don't do repair work per se, and I don't work on vintage Seikos. There's people in the community that are far better suited for that type of work than I am. That's not something that I do. I am strictly a premium Seiko modder and watch building service, and that's what I do, and I hope that you'll enjoy my services and take advantage of them, and I look forward to working with you on a project soon. Thanks. Have a great day. And just one quick little disclaimer for all of you. I am in no way, shape, or form sponsored, nor do I represent, nor am I affiliated with the Seiko brand. Everything I do is completely independent, and it is my own business of modifying and building custom watches for you.